In the Pokrovsk direction, a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone detected a lone Russian soldier moving through a grass field in camouflage. From above, a Ukrainian FPV drone descended quietly, closing in with controlled speed before delivering a precise impact, illustrating the modern reach of unmanned aerial systems in today's conflict. In the Belgorod direction, a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone tracked a lone Russian soldier walking along a dirt road. As a Ukrainian FPV drone approached, the soldier ducked and fired at it. The drone circled quickly before closing in and executing its operation with precise timing, illustrating the stark realities of modern unmanned warfare. In the Dorilia region, Ukrainian special forces conducted a rapid operation through a dry, leafless forest, targeting Russian-held positions within the tree line. The terrain, previously quiet and barren, quickly became an active zone as Ukrainian troops advanced with precision, moving in small tactical units. They navigated the withered underbrush, using the sparse foliage for cover. As they advanced, firefights broke out. Russian troops, caught off guard, returned fire from dug-in positions. Ukrainian forces, trained for close-quarters engagements, responded with coordinated suppressive fire, smoke grenades, and flanking maneuvers. The advance was deliberate and relentless. Ukrainian units methodically cleared bunkers and makeshift shelters concealed beneath fallen branches and camouflage nets. By midday, the forest echoed only with the sound of distant artillery and the steady radio chatter of Ukrainian units reporting progress. This operation highlights Ukraine's growing tactical advantage, demonstrating how well-coordinated ground forces can reclaim contested areas, even in harsh, unforgiving terrain. The dry forest offered minimal cover for defenders, and the momentum remained firmly with the attackers. In the Kansk direction, a Ukrainian soldier was driving a pickup truck when a Russian drone suddenly approached and impacted the vehicle's front. The incident was recorded in striking footage. In Prask, a local civilian standing by his window recorded a long column of Russian tanks followed by infantry entering the city. Engines rumbled through the streets as the convoy moved in single file, trailing dust behind. Then, as the last tank reached a key crossroads, a Ukrainian anti-tank missile struck unexpectedly, the blast shaking the intersection and throwing the column into sudden disarray. In the Zaporizhia direction, a Ukrainian drone intercepted a Russian reconnaissance aircraft, deploying two specialized grappling devices that damaged one wing. The Russian plane lost control, spiraled downward, and descended through the cloud line in a controlled crash. Ukrainian drone operators carried out a targeted strike against Russian troops resting in a forested area. The zone, known for ongoing clashes, became the scene of a swift and silent operation. Ukrainian operators deployed a series of FPV drones equipped with aerial munitions, focusing on small groups of Russian soldiers dispersed along the tree line. The drones maneuvered with precision, scanning through the canopy and locking onto personnel in exposed clearings or under minimal cover. Moments later, multiple strikes landed in quick succession, breaking the forest's quiet. The sudden operation caught the Russian troops off guard, leaving little opportunity to respond. Each drone was guided in real time, highlighting the advanced coordination between the aerial units and their operators. The mission demonstrated how drone warfare continues to influence high-risk zones, enabling Ukrainian forces to act decisively from a distance. On today's battlefield, even moments of rest are vulnerable under the surveillance of unmanned systems. Technology now dictates who observes first and who acts first. In the Donetsk Oblast direction, Ukrainian FPV drone operators launched a coordinated operation using nets to disable multiple Russian drones lying in ambush. One by one, the unmanned systems became entangled and rendered inoperative. The sky over the conflict zone shifted. In modern warfare, technology and timing determine which side maintains the advantage. In the poker's direction, a Ukrainian soldier rode an ATV along a dirt road when a Russian drone conducted an attack. The vehicle and rider remained unharmed as the strike missed its target. In the Dnipropetrovsk region, 2 Ukrainian soldiers were riding an ATV along a narrow dirt path. The landscape around them was quiet but tense, with sunlight filtering weakly through the treetops as they advanced cautiously. Suddenly, a sharp mechanical buzz cut through the air. A Russian reconnaissance drone was approaching fast. The soldiers reacted immediately, leaping off the ATV and splitting in opposite directions to find cover. The drone hovered, scanning for targets, but the Ukrainians were prepared. From concealed positions, they opened fire. The first rounds missed, but they quickly adjusted. A controlled burst brought down the first drone, sending it spiraling into the ground where it shattered on impact. Moments later, a second drone arrived, circling with increased aggression. The soldiers remained focused. More gunfire echoed through the trees, and another drone was hit, trailing smoke as it fell into the foliage. These moments revealed sharp training, strong coordination, and steady nerves under pressure. By the end of the encounter, multiple drones had been neutralized. The Ukrainian soldiers regrouped at their vehicle, scanning the area for any additional threats. Their swift response not only safeguarded themselves, but also highlighted the shifting dynamics of drone-intensive warfare. On today's battlefield, even a routine ride on an ATV can turn into a sudden combat engagement where awareness and reaction time determine survival. Encounters like this show how Ukrainian troops are adapting to the evolving nature of modern conflict, where any sound in the sky could signal danger, and every soldier must be prepared to respond. FPV drones may dominate the skies, but determined ground defenses continue to hold firm. In the Belgard direction, a Ukrainian soldier found a Russian drone hidden along a dirt road. He moved forward carefully, spotted a cable connected to the device, stepped back, and folded it shut. In that moment, the entire system lost its control link and became inert. In modern conflict, sometimes the simplest action makes the biggest difference. In the Prosovsk direction, a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone observed a lone Russian soldier moving across a flooded grass field. With each step sinking into the muddy terrain, the soldier's progress slowed. Overhead, a drone drew closer. Sensing the danger, the soldier reacted with visible distress, briefly collapsing under the pressure. He forced himself back up and continued forward, legs weighed down by mud. But the drone maintained its course. It approached with deliberate precision, remaining fixed on its objective. Moments later, it accelerated toward him, carrying out an impact that marked yet another moment defined by unmanned systems shaping modern conflict. In Prask, a Ukrainian surveillance drone hovered near the forest edge, motionless in ambush. Through dense foliage, it observed 2 Russian soldiers moving cautiously among the tree trunks. As the second soldier passed, the drone executed its operation, advancing quickly and achieving its objective. The forest fell silent afterward. In modern conflict, the advantage lies with those who can operate unseen. Every shadow carries potential risk, and every calm moment can change in an instant. While a Russian soldier was moving through the Andreevka region, he was observed by a drone from the 414th UAV Strike Aviation Brigade. The soldier fired at the drone in an attempt to disable it. When his ammunition was depleted, he sought cover in a corner. Vulnerable and exposed, he became the focus of the FPV drone, which executed its operation. The FPV drone operator maneuvered to an optimal position, while the soldier continued firing at the drone without success. He even attempted to obstruct the incoming drone with his foot, but was unable to prevent the strike. The Ukrainian Sinem battalion infiltrated a forest in the Lyman region, with an FPV drone approaching a Russian military camp. Based on the equipment observed, it was evident that a sizable group of Russian soldiers was present. The drone surveyed the area, identified the assembled personnel, and executed its targeted strike. Subsequent waves of drones targeted the Russian positions, disabling the military vehicles stationed there. Motorcycles used by the soldiers were also neutralized, rendering the Russian position inoperable. These vehicles, often used at the front for rapid movement and coordination, become highly vulnerable to drone operations. In the Kurikov direction, Ukrainian FPV drone operators conducted a nighttime operation targeting a Russian thermal power plant. Multiple drones navigated through the darkness, striking key areas of the facility and causing noticeable damage and temporary disruptions. The operation was carefully coordinated to maximize precision while minimizing risk to Ukrainian forces. This mission highlights the evolving role of FPV drones in modern warfare, demonstrating how unmanned systems can effectively challenge enemy infrastructure while keeping operators safely removed from direct engagement.